Shalom and welcome. I'm Rivka the Jade Gamer, and with me is Malice as always, and I believe that Mischief is somewhere around here. Okay, there she is. She likes to cause problems. I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you to MatPat for all of the content that you put out. I cannot tell you how much time you have helped me pass away while I'm driving, well, a lot of driving. A lot of driving. But yeah, you made a lot of things bearable for me. And so, I'd like to, in honor of you, I'm going to share the timeline that I've been thinking of for Five Nights at Freddy's. It's not as elaborate as anything that real theorists have done, but I think that we learn in Help Wanted 2 the general order of deaths. MCI, then Charlie, then Crying Child. But in order to make things work, we need to have a catalyst for William Afton to commit the MCI. I think that catalyst occurs with the bite of 83. I think that after Crying Child gets bitten and sent to the hospital, he does not die. He is still alive. He's just in a coma or in some other condition where he can't communicate or be active. This causes William Afton to break off and start to be more of a recluse. And he starts to worry about doing things like building the sister location. He creates Afton Electronics. And then he decides that he needs to get revenge on Henry. And this is when he commits the missing children's incident. This is when he goes in and kills Susie, Cassidy, Jeremy, and all the other kids. And he stuffs them into this animatronics. And their ghosts are wandering. Cassidy, the one he should not have killed, is not stuffed into an animatronic. There's not one there for her. That's why he shouldn't have killed her. He was not prepared. So, he later, after Henry is not shutting down, is not really, well, Henry has built the security puppet and is just continuing with things. William then has the opportunity, just by chance, to kill Charlie. This could have been a few days, weeks, months later. I believe this is still in 83, but towards the end of it. He goes back for a Midnight Motorist, and he finds out that Michael has gone back to that place. That place being where the bite occurred. That place being where there is now a body of Charlie on the ground. Michael is in that place where the puppet becomes possessed. When Michael gets home, while his dad is torturing him, berating him, he mentions the change in the puppet. And that's when William gets an idea. A horrible idea. A wonderful idea. A horrible, wonderful idea. This changes the way he starts to plan out the fun times. They are going to help him do research. He goes and he visits Crying Child at the hospital. "You are broken," he says, lifting a pillow. "And I will put you back together." And with that crying child, who has been unable to wake up, slips from the mortal coil, and his spirit goes back to Freddy's. Now, we know that we know from the story regarding the Mechanical Turk that ghosts, when they don't know where their bodies are, they lose themselves. They forget who they were. They forget who they are. They forget that they're dead. They kind of go feral. And this is what is starting to happen to the ghosts of the MCI. But Charlie, she possessed the puppet while cradling her body. She discovers that there are bodies inside of the animatronics. She just doesn't know which soul goes to which body. How could she? Susie was the first. And clearly William would put Susie into Chica, right? Right? But it's not the right body. Susie's soul joins with the animatronic, but it is not her body that's inside Chica. None of the children are put with their actual bodies. Cassidy's body is nowhere to be found. There's not a body for her. She haunts the Pizzaplex, or the pizzeria. And when Crying Child joins them at Freddy's, she and he merge together in a way, and they through possessing the location, are able to do more. They're able to scroll "It's me." They're able to draw. They're able to affect the security book. It takes them time to learn how, but they do. And they take the illusory image of Golden Freddy. But they're still having trouble remembering exactly who they are. The Aftons. Their marriage is on the rocks. And like so many couples do when they find their marriage starting to fail. They have another child. The same way that Michael Schmidt's parents had Abby after Garrett went missing. After the death of the crying child, Elizabeth is born. And as she's growing up, she sees her father working on Baby, and he tells her that he made it for her. Because Baby is going to help bring her older brother back. Baby is going to make sure they don't die. Elizabeth never met Crying Child. The only brother she knows is Michael. And Michael has a bond with her. But she gets too close one day. And Baby takes her. By the time we get to Ultimate Custom Night, Susie and the missing children from the MCI have lost themselves. They don't know who they are. They're feral. They're not aware. Not like Charlie. Cassidy and Crying Child. Cassidy, really, she's the one who is a little more dominant in the mix. She is able to influence all of the animatronics that were present at the pizzeria. Orville Elephant, Happy Frog, Mr. Hippo, everyone is brought together. That is my theory. I know it's probably crap. I've never actually played any of the games. Everything I know stems from what you put out, MatrickPatrick. And I'm going to miss you. Part of me wants to give you a clap and a half on your way out, but I'll just screw it up. So all I'm going to say is thank you. Thank you for everything you've done. You've touched so many lives. And that's not a theory. Good night.